and welcome back to the Bloxy Marble League Season 2. After a long break, we will return to the events with Event 1, the Sand Rally, an opening ceremony that was out there. Here we are very excited to start the Bloxy Marble League Season 2, hosted by Team Lunar, sponsored by the Nebulites. It's current. We have had many shockers in this qualifying. Emin's comments missing out, out being the biggest shocker. Er, Crazy Chickens being tied with the eccentric electric, but failing due to first place comeback. Anyways, we will start with the entire season with a returning event, the Sand Rally. Precision, Tropo, Dallas, Molten, Geo, Sucrose, Midnight, and Locust will be demonstrating how this will go. Oh, the track is very similar to Season 1's track. In fact, it's almost identical except for a few areas where it's touched up. Geo there, quite very far in the back, quite surprising considering they were 8th. Could have been first had they not made that mistake at the end of the final. But let's see, you got Precision's in the lead as they're not anymore. Geo will capitalize on Precision, making the same mistake they did last season. As you can see, very in this event, you need speed and you need to be consistently fast across all the heats. So let's see how these teams will go. Isolate, Whale, Wolvie, Lemony Touch, Launch, Aerial, Vibrant, and Illusion will be your first heat. As you're off, Illusion from the Reflecting Rodeos, those with Rodeos who actually finished third last season, then will be no actually not be having the same model. Evade will not be doing it. Lemony Touch is currently in the lead. Wolvie in second, Aerial third, and Isolate is in quite a distant fourth. Now Wolfie goes around the wall and actually overtakes Lemony Touch, who has fallen from first all the way to fourth. In fact, seems that it will be if Wolvie slows down, Ariel will take the win over Vibrant, Wolvie, and it seems that Illusion just managed to make a Hail Mary save there at the end to go into to qualify for the finals. Launch, very disappointing from them, very far away from the Surfing Sharks. But the newly promoted captain of the Green Satellite, it will not be looking too good here. Accelerate, Gent, Apollo, Glitch, Oral Trace, World, Mortar, and Lake will be our second heat. Currently, it's the captain of the Blue News in first place, but Moore overtakes them. Oral Trace seems to be in third. No, now they're in fifth. If with Accelerate and Whirl overtaking. And right now, Glitch and Apollo are just very far behind. Gent overtakes Oral Trace. They could have overtaken Moore, but excellent defending there. Currently, it's Lake in first. Could Accelerate in second, but no, they will fall off. And the captain of the Central Electrics, their run is over. The Glitch Gladiators will take fourth, or after Team Magenta hits the barrier, loses a lot of momentum there. Whirl is finishing, gets third, and Glitch fourth, and Gent, unfortunately for them, they will have to settle for fifth and going to the consolation round. As we start off, Launch and first followed by Accelerate, who overtakes takes from the bottom. Oral Trace now in second, and Launch follows all the way to the bottom. Apollo and Whale are just ahead of him as Accelerate also hits something. They are gone as well. Oh, Gent and Oral Trace will now be fighting for lead. Oral Trace, a very surprising elimination here, got second last season, but they will finish at the top of the bottom half, ninth. Then Gents and in 10th. And Apollo, it they will be finishing 13th, which is exactly the same as last season. And Accelerate, after choking advancement, they will finish dead last. Isolate in 15th, and Whale, quite shockingly, with very poor event there in 14th. Fine, we have our finals now. World, Lake, Glitch, and Ariel will be our top four so far. Wolvie, though, making up the ground. They could have up to provisional second, but now they fall now for the third. World right now with a very dominant lead over Lake, the captain. Meanwhile, no one is actually seeing Vibrance, though. Very good recovery from them. They were at the far back. World slows down. That will be an overtake for the Blue News as the Lake from the Blue News will win the event. Glitch in seventh, and Mortar will cap off our top half in eighth. Vibrance will finish third, World in second, and Lake first. That's going to be a rostrum. Ariel will finish fourth. Very good for Dragonfly. It's not for the Dragonfly. Will be in fifth. Illusion in sixth. It's Glitch seventh, and Mortar eighth. Now we'll see. Yes, as the three captains will be filling up our podium. or trace quite shocking there. And for the bottom four teams, a very disappointing run for all of these teams. We'll look at the podium right now. As we look at the standings, they will be, since this is the first event, it will be identical to the results of this and fireworks. Or defending champions who start eighth for Lesson Purity in third, Dragonflies in fourth. Meanwhile, Team Lunar, the worst of all the qualified teams, but this is still early on. There is time for all these teams to try and recover and make them for the lead. The Blue Newts will have the early lead for this season. We'll see you in the event 2 balancing and the first B League event also on the same track. And finally, event 3, the Funnel Endurance. This was an exciting event. We will see you in the next one.